like, was it? Well, I feel like it was you that sent that.
I sent
TikTok.
you the thing.
Yeah,
no, because I wanted
like,
to discuss it. It's like,
yeah,
it's
guys aren't meant to see this many hot bitches. Like,
yeah, it was like back in the olden days, they would see 200 baddies in their whole life, and now it's like in their whole life, and now it's like they are desensitized to it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll have conversations with my guy friends where I need to check them, where I'm like, you need to check yourself. They'll be like, oh, well, her hair wasn't perfect, or she didn't have like veneers, so I just didn't. And I'm like, you are a 4 at best. Like, this is insane. You think that you have access. You actually, they're so delusional. They think that
they're
they
so
can
fucking delusional.
bag like these hot girls because there's so many hot girls on Instagram.
And then they fucking do them dirty because you think you're gonna get another bitch who's badder. Which it's like at one point we all start to even out, but also at the same time it's like this is my thing. I always say your resume is fucking trash on paper and in real life.
Exactly.
Your resume is trash for you to be talking like this, sounding like this, and acting like you have so many options available to you.
No, it's crazy.
I was like, first of all, you can't look like that and have a trash resume and expect to bag a 10 every time. You're funny. You're not that fucking funny.
No, it's
like at all.
It's the it's
the
truly,
audacity.
The audacity is crazy. I just feel like it's so imbalanced. Like, I know so many hot girls who are really funny, smart, and cool. Like,
and have
I
great
meet
resumes.
So many, and have great resumes. And I meet like so many. I every time I go out, I feel like I meet a girl where I'm like, you're so cool. Like, you're amazing.
Yeah.
And I just do not have that experience with men.
With
in a
guys.
friend way. Like, I'm just like, I don't meet that many men where I'm like, whoa, I'm blown away by you.
Right.
I meet girls all the time where I'm like, you did what? Like, you're a nurse and a model and you're on TV. And I'm like, and also like, what? And I just don't run into guys who are like doing all that.
Yeah. And notice how the confidence, like girls, and we still are like second guessing ourselves
all the
and
time.
having imposter syndrome.
No, it's crazy.
And I was like, and this guy's walking in with a piss poor resume, not that cute, and like confidence off the charts. I'm like, which is fine. Honestly, I'm happy that you have that confidence, but somebody's got to knock you off your pedestal a little because you're not the almighty.
No, truly. Are most of your friends in relationships or single?
Bro, I hope you're taking your own night. I hope you're taking it like a medicine. I hope you're taking it in. And swallow it. I hope you're taking it in. You know what I mean? I hope you're taking it out. Because some of you have the confidence of over the roof. Over the roof. You'll be thinking, Marilyn Monroe, or who's that girl in the painting who's famous for in a painting? I don't know, I forgot her name. But some of you will be thinking, you have to know something. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish. If you think you're beautiful, because no, there's always a bigger fish. Why you think all these models who get with famous people, they all get cheated on? Why do you think? No, why do you think? Because there's always a bigger fish. And to anybody who thinks, this is just top of the ice cream, or how do they say it? You know what I mean? Top of the icing. You know what I mean? If you think you've seen better girls, you haven't, bro. You haven't. They're like better. Better. That's why you see rappers be having a lot of time settling down, because the next one is just usually better. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all need to be humble. Y'all be thinking just because you're getting here attention in here, and I'll be fine, but you have to know these levels, and that humbleness is what will bring you to the next level. So a lot of y'all gotta be humble, because there's always gonna be someone who's better. You know what I mean? There are people who got badges. If there's constantly celebrities, like, you know what I mean, texting you, wanna be with you, then okay, cool. You got badges, we respect you, and people will tell you. You don't even have to say it, people will tell you you're fine. You know, you don't even have to say you're a baddie or have to feel like you have to show it. It'll come naturally. You know what I mean? And that humbleness is what makes you even perfect. You know what I mean? You don't have to like show off or be rude or make it like your whole personality. You know what I mean? That humbleness, that's why you see the ones who are humble, the ones who get married to or cuffed, you know, because it separates you from these other ones. You know what I mean? Because you're a girl, so it's normal to be approached. So just because you get approached doesn't make you special. It happens to the other one. But if you get approached by certain people, if you're a girl, then it's different. For men, they don't get approached a lot of it. So if they get approached, then that means and they'll get told. And you are out here criticizing the same man, and you're doing the same thing that he did. We don't know. Maybe the girls teeth were crooked. The guy who's a 4 said, you know what I mean? Maybe they were crooked. Maybe he was saying, maybe I'm not defending. Maybe we don't know. But there's a rule that says it's an unspoken rule. You don't talk about someone's appearance. You know what I mean? That's just like a character. I don't mean just a sign of gesture. You know what I mean? Just, there's some things you just don't go up front and say, unless you're mental unstable, like in the head. You know what I mean? But otherwise, maybe he was just making it. Oh man, maybe her tooth were crooked. He did a veneers or a hair. Maybe it was assumption, and maybe it was his opinion. And you're doing the same thing. You're saying he's a 4. You know what I mean? But there are people who have who think he's beautiful. You never know. So you're criticizing him on the same thing that he did. You know what I mean? So that's actually, you know what I mean, insane. That's crazy, man. That's true. You need to relax, man. Relax. Y'all be, god damn. You need to relax. Y'all be, ooh, bro, that shit be pissing me off. Like, relax. And you're saying you can get replaced, and it's true. That word you're saying is true. You can be replaced. Like I said, there's always a bigger fish. You think you're the baddest one? There's a saying that my teacher used to say: the beautiful people are not yet born. The beautiful people are not yet born. That's a really good word. So you should always stay humble, huh? Stay humble. Trust me. And like I said, whoever said that shit, if you put all your if you make it your personality, your looks, you're gonna do some whole shit. If that's all you have to offer, you're gonna do some whole shit. Don't make it your personality. And there's a like, bro, what? And she out here talking about she doesn't meet the people who are like, she said she meets a girl who's like nursing, actually in a model. But there's a difference. There's level to this. You know what I mean? The people she's mostly talking, she's talking about the athletes who's gonna impress her. You think you're gonna meet them where you're gonna meet a nurse and a model? A model is nothing. Not unless you model for Vogue. And the Vogue models, you don't even meet them. Just out here. It's very difficult. They're out here with the celebrities. Trust me. You mean to tell me you're gonna meet Kendall Jenner here? The girl who's dating Leonardo DiCaprio? You're just gonna meet her out here? She's a celebrity. I say you can't meet her out here. Let's talk about the males. Athletes, actors. Those are people, musicians, rappers. Those are people who are like at the top. Then you're just gonna meet them here, just strolling around, you know what I mean? Taking my dog for a walk. No, you're not gonna meet them out here. See, your standard is so high, and you're thinking that these people are gonna be impressed by you. No. Have you seen the girls these people roll with? Ooh. Only the girls will understand. The guys will understand this. You bring a girl, and all your friends are agreeing. Where did you get her from? Who is she? They want to see. You take her to the cookout. Or the uncles will be like, I see you, nephew. I see you, nephew. You get those. Those are the girls, these rappers, and like, they are so drop gorgeous. Like, no flaws, zero flaws, zero. They were literally drawn, zero. And she out here talking like she gonna meet these people and you're gonna impress her. No, you were just like a regular person. They will even forget you. They're gonna meet you and just forget you. They're not gonna remember you, bro. So you also need to chill out. You see you bashing out here, but you also like the other guys. They were just reasoning their opinion. See, you also getting back. Sometimes it's better to like think before you talk. You know what I mean? I get it. Maybe it triggered her, but you gotta relax. You know what I mean? So these people that you're wishing you to go meet, they trust me, they don't. You're gonna impress them. I'm pretty sure they not have interest in you. You have nothing to offer, literally. And bro, you need to relax. So stay humble. You need to stay humble. So you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they can pull up like 10 people who are better than you. You know what I'm saying? You need to relax. And also, make sure you have badges. By badges, I mean let's say me, for example, theoretically, you've been pulling rappers, your girl, actors, you've been with them. Hey, if you say other people are lame, you got the badges to talk. Like, nothing's gonna tell you. If you come from a rich family, you drive a Rolls Royce, and you say you don't like broke niggas, you have badges. You live that life. You're about that life, not just yapping. You know what I mean? So if you got badges, hey, talk your shit. Nobody's gonna question. If you're that, talk your shit. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna question it. It goes for you girls too. You're calling people broke, but you can't afford the things that these guys you want them to offer. That's insane. You know what I mean? That's insane. You know what I mean? And also goes for the guys too. You know what I mean? Make sure you have badges. Don't talk and you can't like back up your words. You know what I mean? Like she said here, she also has a point. You know what I mean? I'm just not bashing it, but I'm also saying that she has a good point here. Don't talk like that if you don't have badges. Like you can't replace her and with a bad girl. You know what I mean? Like a hot one. You know what I mean? So make sure you have, before you talk, before you start yapping, not that it just happened once or twice or 3 times. It happens, and you know what I mean? Hey, that's why Michael Jordan could talk the way he talked. Or say, 50, because he could back it up. He can go today and drop you 50. Say, give 50, gives you 50. You know what I mean? That's confidence. Back your talk, you know what I mean? So make sure you got that badges before you talk. This goes for you ladies too. Don't start yapping out here and you can't back it up. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all also, just because you get desired, y'all think, oh yeah, I'm her. You know what I mean? No. Can you get the person you want? That's it. This is a lot. Let's start there. Can you get the person you want? If you can, then alright. Yeah. I'm talking the person you really, really want. You know what I mean? If you can get them, then okay. So before y'all start yapping, bro, make sure you get the badges. Badges is really important. So check yourself. You know what I mean? So this is what you can get it from here. You know what I mean? Just don't start yapping. Think before you just start talking. You know what I mean? A lot of people just came podcasts and then they just, you know what I mean? They turn to a therapist, genie, Mr. Know-It-All, bro. Think before you talk. You know what I mean? Not just yapping. You know what I mean? So, what she talking about? Oh, I'm blown up by you, by what you do. What you do? Tell us what you do. No, tell us what you do. Do this podcast, alright? But you just started, you know what I mean? It's not gonna impress us. So tell us. You see, you yourself, you don't have badges. And you're still slamming people. That's insane. Make sure you have badges before you start yapping. That's what you can get from here. You know what I mean? What does she do? We don't know you. Who is you? Oh, I'm crying. Tell me what you think, bro. Tell me what you think, man. Because, bro, that's insane. What you talking about, bro? What the hell you talking about, man? Oh, that's insane. Make sure you subscribe, man. Tell me what you think in the comments. You know what I mean? And I feel like this comes from sometimes you have to be humble. You know what I mean? You have to be humble. Like I said, that quote from Jordan say he could tell people I'm giving you 50, but if you really go through it, he didn't just trash talk anyone, he trash talked people he knows. So he was humble enough. So you gotta always be humble, especially when things are going good for you. You know what I mean? Especially when this and that. You gotta remember also to stay humble. Don't go just yapping, because life will humble you, or also people, you know what I mean? Even the way you just say, you gotta stay humble. You know what I mean? That's really something you can get from here. You know what I mean? Don't start feeling like you Beyonce or like you him. Always stay humble. Be like, yeah, alright. That's like a really something you can add to your life. Like, it's alright. Let it speak it for itself. No, just don't go out there, bro. If you have to say, then you know it. You know what I mean? A king who has to say he's king. It's not a king. That was from supervisor of the king from Game of Thrones. Taiwan. Leonard Star forgot his role. He actually does. He was actually the grandfather of the king. Yeah, Joffrey. So, yeah. So you don't have to speak it. Let it speak it for itself. Don't go out there yapping and stuff. You know what I mean? Or else the consequences you're gonna be bad. And think for your talk. That's it. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I feel like this one comes mainly from, maybe they were just expressing themselves. That's how it is. So sometimes you get this feeling that you just want to tell somebody. I mean, that's where you come from. Some of them, but there are people who like brag about it. But I feel like most of the people just tell it, like, yeah, you know what I mean, to just raise their voice. They're talking like friends, but people take it offensively, or you know what I mean. So yeah, depends, I think.